What's up, everybody, and welcome back to some more BetRivers poker action. I'm XNL Grenade. We're gonna start a little later tonight. I took my daughter to a first Cub Scout, Boy Scout troop meeting. She might join the Scouts, so I was attending that with my family. And that kept us a little bit, and then I had to troubleshoot. My family's trying to stream some media and having some trouble, so I had to play tech troubleshooter, and then I had to play my own stream troubleshooter because my Go XLR, the platform that I built that holds it on top of my underneath my desk, the screws kind of came loose, so I had to fix that. All sorts of fix-itness going on. Mr. Fix-It, nobody has ever called me, but I'm learning to do the most rudimentary of fixing things, and then here we are. We're getting into the action. 8-7 offsuit here. Gonna barrel the turn. End of the day, God knows there are worse ways to stay alive. Come along down here in the weekend wrap PLO. I'd like to have a little bit more than the 10-eye flush draw, really, in the spot. Like a little bit more, sorry, 10-eye flush draw and a pair. We'll fold the large bet sizing here. My two pair, no! Raise here in the Hamilton with ace queen. Feel it all. Really? Chase? The fuck is happening here? I don't know these players at all, and I have fucking ace queen, dude. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're gonna raise king, king, jack, 7. Good flop. Player folds to a small bet, sadly. We fill up the gut shot to Broadway and flush draw. Setting up with top pair, top kicker. Should be good enough when they check back. Yes, indeed. Come on, draw a little Nothing is forever. Spot here with ace, king, queen, 7. Window ledge. We'll still bet here. We still have a pretty good hand a lot of the time with ace, king. They fold. Something in the middle, me and Cinderella. Let's raise here with queens. Ain't the same. Good luck and looking svelte tonight. How is Nio these days? He's doing all right, I think. Bet again here with queens. And we'll value bet one more time with queens, trying to get called by aces, two pairs, etc. now. Don't want to get raised because then it's just hearts. Did I get you on the river? I must have got you on the river. No, we had you the whole time. Tens pays us off. We have the nut non-flush. Get a little value with our queen high straight. From two pair jacks and sixes. Queen jack here. We have to turn there and take it down. Looks like we're starting the weekend grind. What's on tap? You're kind of looking at it. Benjamin, Hamilton, PLO. We'll jump in some others as well. What are we at tonight? Probably title fight PKO. Maybe the sprint, since we're starting the stream a little later. We bet again here on the turn with pocket sevens. We take down another pot in the Benjamin. Ace, Jack, Deuce, Deuce in the PLO. Flop, top, top. We'll check it for now. Still check. Queen 10 gets there, all that jazz. Yeah, we just fold here. They just always have it in PLO. People don't bet like to build a pot. They don't bet to like set up a bluff. They just bet because they have good hand. Ace King here. I mean, sure, for 1 into 11, I call you brother. LOL. Nut flush draw, gut shot, and top pair here. Here in position, I like to build a pot with this hand. We can get called by hands that are ahead of us now, but we are the equity favorite. And on this turn card, we'll check in position. We end up with just a pair of eights. I'm gonna pot it when they check around. Get out of here. Last time I made a big bet on the river, I had it. That's right, get out. A little bit of metagame, a little bit of history between that opponent and myself. It's all been a pack of lies. Flop a straight here. Still worth betting here, I think. Raises if they have King Jack. Nice. A little value on the river. From 2 pair? Yep. 10s and 9s. Looking svelte tonight, Taco said when I literally just got a haircut, brother. Although I did actually start working out this in the last week. I've done 3 rowing workouts and 1 weight training workout. Probably will train weights again tomorrow or Sunday, maybe Sunday. So there's gonna be a series in the near future. Yes, I have gotten a chance to look just briefly. It looks amazing. The thing that I'm most focused on is the fact that there are, as opposed to the previous series that had 4 trophies, I think, for gold and silver main event and gold and silver leaderboard, this series has has 32 trophies for the events. There might be a leaderboard as well. I'm not sure with trophies, but there definitely are 32 trophies. There's 15 days in the series, I think, and there's 2 trophies every day, and then there's 4 trophies on main event day to make 32. Yeah, so there's 14 days with 2 trophies, that's 28, and then the last day has 4 trophies. Top pair and flush draw here, and a gut shot. Ace queen is good. This player likes to build a pot with a draw. I think maybe they had clubs as well. Yeah, they had king high flush draw. But I haven't taken an in-depth look into the events. I kind of do that more like closer to the series to evaluate like what I'm gonna play, what days, and budget things out and things like that. But I haven't had the time to dive into that just yet. All right, folks. I am going to take this break. After the break, we'll be back. We're going to jump into the title fight, PKO, and more. We'll probably up late enough to play the sprint and some of the others that we don't always get to see on a late Friday night stream. I hope you stick around for it. I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Ready to battle here on BetRivers Poker. Let's get after it. $14 to $30 in the Benjamin, 17 to 50 here in the Hamilton, and 4 of 12 in the weekend wrap PLO. This world has nothing for me. Ace, King, 8-4, double suited. We raise it up here. We flop the nut flush draw. Call with the nut flush draw here. Okay, so you have like Jack 8 or 6-8. Like 6-8 is more likely, but Jack 8 is so possible, like something like that. We're gonna fold our nut flush draw, sadly. Let's raise here with sevens. I've raised over this person's limp a bunch of times now. Me that way. Got the words for you. Check it back. Joined the title fight PKO. Greg, a smile is just my type. Check raise here. Wow. They snap called us, which is rude. What? Oh, you had an ace. Okay. I mean, still. It's rude. A flush and a boat comes in and you snap call us when we check raise you. Honestly, that's extremely disrespectful. Ace queen here, we're gonna raise. Check river here. We start bluffing turn. We're gonna barrel. We're gonna bluff again on spades. Not on the 10 though. Call 3-bet here with ace queen jack 10. We'll fold flop. Collier the open ender. Duplicate 9 spade on the turn. Full fold turn. Trace here with king 3. My daddy's live. Oh. Race pocket 5s here in the PKO. Love taking that one down with 5s, no heart. So long ago. Whoa. Raise ace jack here in the Benjamin. Fold. King 978 was like limp, limp. I call min raise in PLO, folks. And 987 on Jack 10 flop. So we're looking for a 7 would be great, obviously, and 8 would be okay. And 9, we lose the King Queen. Block King Queen. I'm gonna call 1 here, even though it's a pretty sizable bet. See, a 9 was not what I really wanted to see. Now we're gonna try to see where we stand here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's just King Queen. That's 100% King Queen. So like, we don't need to put in any more chips. Private equity. Take it. I'll call here. Jams over us. We got a 40% here. Flop a queen. No kings. No aces. Nice. Actually, ace would have given us a straight. Never mind. Fuck this. You have hearts, huh? Hot dogs, you did it, brother! Woo! It's me playing like popping a confetti. Imagine 69 months and 69 penis and vagina shaped balloons fall from the ceiling. 69! Congratulations, man. That is honestly, that is such a fucking shitload of months. Thank you so much for the continued support and for coming back for 69. I love you. Finally machining again after a year. Let's go. Lean on that map. 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 Raisin taking the PKO or the PLO. Raisin hero pocket fives. Bluffing with the ace high flush blocker here. Flawless impression. Thank you, thank you. That's my impression of a party blower. Yeah, I was actually cooking with that one though. The Kang's here. How's poker treating you tonight? Seems you got a little run bad. Nah. Tonight? Tonight we've been fine. Past week or so we've been pretty break even. Poker's been pretty good lately, honestly. make it even an even 20 here. See, here's the thing. I don't think people 3-bet too much with hands worse here. Oh, sure. I would like you to check river, please, with your jacks. They're gonna jam. I'm gonna have to fold here, I think.
What do I beat?
Jack 10 suited. Eights, jacks. I have to fold, I think. Yeah. Nice hand. Mind is the mind killer. Don't love losing a lot of chips in a PKO though. Maybe just should have folded turn. I feel like their 3-bets are so condensed around like ace X, aces, queens, queen jack. Like ace queen X is so bad for our kings. Take it down with a c-bet in the Benjamin. Mind is the mind killer. Ace 3 claims queen 9's bounty. Get it all in on this turn. Wow. We'll fold our 7s here. 3 0 ace 9. Over in that little boy smile. King 9 we folded here. Just jam call. 16 big blind call off for like their whole stack with 9-8 suited. Alright then. I work 4-10 so I get my Fridays back. They gave me the money I asked for. They have breathable air unlike my last 4 places, and I can wear my headphones. Dude, freaking pog. That's amazing. Can even wear shorts if we want to. Nice. Yeah, wear headphones probably makes a job like that so much better. You're gonna just put on my VODs, right? All day, every day. Classic AG Let's Plays in the ears. It's the only way to work, man. I was gonna say I didn't know if shorts were okay in a machine shop. Since I'm not lacking in brain cells, I'm not gonna wear shorts in a shop with heavy machinery and multiple small pieces of metal flying at high speed. Yeah, that seems weird. That's like, yeah, you can wear shorts, and then they like, if you say like you come in the first day in shorts, they're like, Look, this guy actually wore the shorts. It's like the 3rd one this year. He actually did it. Fucking idiot. Seems like a good river. There seems pretty stationy. Which is good for us in Benjamin. We like being at tables with stations. Gut shot and flush draw here. Should double gut shot now that I think about it. No, never mind. It's 2 different straights with the same card. The Jack brings a straight with the 9-10 and a straight with the King 10. But we're going to prefer the one with the King 10. We'll call one bet here with the 10-9 of hearts, the King 10. We're looking for a Jack of spades on the turn. Thinking of a card in my mind's eye. Thinking of a card right in my brown eye. I mean, my mind's eye. That's not really it, but we do have the 2nd nut flush draw at this point. We want to bet an amount that like 2 or 3 pair would call, would be incorrect to do so. Like just drawing to a boat, but we bet they fold. Places that banned headphones can eat my ass. That's really bad. Like that kind of job, like just relax. Makes it 90 times longer. Yeah. You mean the day 90 times longer, right? Not the game, I assume. We got it clicked back here. Recalled the clickback rates. Bet the turn, they fold. 3-betting here in the PLO with aces. Ugh. Ace-high flush blocker. King 9-7. Yeah, no. I only know because we can wear shorts because we have one dude who wears shorts and won't wear safety glasses. Must have really nice legs. Wait, no, the opposite. He must have really nice eyes. Wait, no, he must have really nice, like, wait a minute, hold on. I was thinking he protected his legs but didn't protect his eyes, but it's the opposite. Or it's not even that. It's he doesn't protect either of them. Maybe he just wants to maybe he does have really nice legs. He wants to show them off. Benefits package is insane. Good for you, man. You have to do whatever you can to keep this job, dude. Is it that good? What's the best? What's the big perk? 401, like huge 401k match or something? Got aces here in the title fight, PKO. I'm gonna flat. We're gonna get a little frisky with the ace. I call aces versus kings. We get it in post. Hold. Let's go. Full double in the title fight. Hold on loosely. Let's raise the king 7 suited. Also nice to have chips again. You're looking at your Steam library. I was actually looking at my Steam library too. Have you heard about NVIDIA GeForce Now? It's like a streaming service for games where you can stream to other PCs. You can like put in games that you own and you can stream those games. Like it'll scan like your Steam library and stuff like that, and you can stream those games to a lesser device, like an iPad or a like my PC upstairs. I could use it and play some games that maybe it couldn't run. It's curious. It's interesting. There's a free tier, but you can only game for an hour at a time on the free tier. But I say only when I don't really game for more than that. You know what I mean? at this current time, I don't have time to game for much more than that. I don't know. I might check it out. I know Steam Link exists as well, but I've always had like weird little issues with Steam Link. Heard good things about GeForce Now. Got a wrap here. That's the way you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to hit that wrap. Ooh, pay me off. Let's call with Queen 996. Right here on the turn, delays C-bet with pocket threes. We take it down. Here we will fold our pair of nines, no flush draws. Let's raise the Jack 10 suited. In a PKO where we cover, we're going to call. Sometimes we take it down right here. Sometimes they call and we hit the river. Sometimes they jam and we're very sad. We take it down right here. We like that one. Out of the three, we like that one second best. we still like it quite a bit. There are lesser devices. Yeah, Steam Link is always finicky for me. It doesn't work very well. Or it's I don't know, it's spotty. Friend of mine asked me to stream with him. Dude, let me know where you're streaming at. I'll come by when I can. Look out, we're headed straight to the top. Best time to get in. This streaming thing, I think it's really going to take off. Nobody knows about it yet. Where I won't forget my origins. Fair enough. When you make it big, I want a piece of the pie somehow, right? Bring me on as a paid consultant. Let's raise 0 pocket fives. Job seems a little too good to be true. He's at 4% for that kind of thing. Nothing's really standing out in his job so far about as bad or weird enough to look into. I mean, to me, a lot of it is just the fact that it's a machining job where not a lot of people want to do that kind of hardcore work, you know? I'm sure it's hard work, but I mean, that doesn't mean all the jobs in that field, you know, reward people for that hard work, but I'm glad to hear that one does. Limp, and then we raise over with pocket tens. They fucking jam. Re-entries closed. Fuck you. I feel like it's a flush draw more than it's a queen or just some garbage like this. We call with tens. And we hold. Fucking maniac. Thought it wasn't a flush draw. Nice bet, brother. They just decided to represent. Shorts thing is a little weird, sure. Yo. King Queen versus 10-7. You knew 10-7 was coming out on top. Oh wait, never mind. King, there's a king in there. I'm stupid. We're the biggest streamers in the world. I'll raid you every time. Trust. Screenshotting for later. Boo. You'll be next Hellmuth just without the embarrassing childlike tantrums every other event. It's hard to be the next Hellmuth, for sure. We'll see. We'll re-enter if like this jam is like in PLO. This is nutted, but we got a good hand here. We'll put it in 3 ways and then re-enter. If we bust 30% 3 ways, we'll take it. 2 pair. I can make a boat with a jack. That's not good. Wait, even a jack wouldn't have been good. I guess I needed a queen on the river, or maybe a chop. I don't even know. We're back in there though. Raise the ace, king, 7, deuce, double suited. We flop. Middle pair, top kicker. Turn brings us 2 pair. Sure. Let's do it. They got us. They got us, chat. They got us straight. We're back in there again. I've only spent $80 in this $20 PLO. Can't say I'm not trying. Cheating isn't the most fun in the world, but if I had a pretty soothing, especially when I listen to music or podcast or video essay or anything other than anything endless whining and droning and screeching and crashing cacophony of shaping metal. Damn, I almost got through that, but I said shaping like it was saping like a fool. Yeah, machining isn't the most fun in the world, but I find it pretty soothing, especially if I can listen to my music or podcast or a video essay or literally anything other than the endless whining and droning and screeching and crashing cacophony of shaping metal. There we go. Or, of course, AG VODs. Hey! Goes without saying, clearly. Ever wish you could subscribe to my channel and get awesome benefits? Nice timing, bot. And with that, little self-promotion. We'll be right back. Decent stacks and everything, except we just fired in the PLO so far. But this is going to be the time. Trust. Be back in just a moment. See you soon. At least your jam failed within the registration time. Honestly, a perk. For real, for real. You're starting to learn. No, I honestly might have played it differently if registration was closed. I probably would have played it differently. I definitely shouldn't be here, but we flopped a straight, or we flopped a set. Flopped a flush up here. Ace 5, no good. Moving to 6th of 45 in the Hamilton. Let's raise here with ace 10, folks. On the subject of machining, the religion so small is basically just to cold out the bad stuff. I follow views mass production as a form of prayer, so getting paid to pray is also nice. Are you a Mason? Trust me, it sounds as weird as it sounds. To my eyes, many religions are in a similar sort of set of moral guidelines and rules to live your life by. Yeah, I get it, man. I'm glad you found that meaning and fulfillment. I can appreciate that. Got ace 10 here. Call. What do you got? 2 pair, huh? In this economy? Ace 10 is a okay hero for sure. I missed a c-bet over here because I was... No, I called in position, so never mind. I was gonna say because I was thinking about that other hand, but not the case. Raise ace 10 here. C-bet takes it down, raising the ace 10 9-9 here. Suited ace 10. Are 10s any good, sir? Nah. Not a Mason that I know of, huh? Sorry, that's the only one I know that's the only like religion that seems cultish but also seems fine sometimes. And it does have to do with like making things. You're in the Masonic temple, bruh. Of course you have an 8. They just always have it, man, on this in this tournament tonight. I just stationed off like 4 entries in this tournament. They've just been like, oh, like I have a good hand. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the 4-card game. Everybody's nit pedals, man, these days. Doesn't matter. Everybody nut pedals. That's what I meant to say, not nit pedals, but they are nits. I'm a mechanite. It's something I found in a fantasy setting, but it fully resonated with me. The practices are quite normal and their morals already align with mine, so I picked it up a few years ago. Gotcha. Never heard of that one. So it was in a fantasy setting, but it's like become a real religion? Did it start in the fantasy setting? I felt a little silly being alone after a while and looked to see if there were any others, and it turns out there are. Interesting. Church of the Broken God. Central idea in their religion is that their God is broken. It's their duty to bring it together. Interesting. Well, generally hostile and considered a threat to mankind. I think I would. That summarizes you pretty well. Mechanites play a special role in this sort of conflict between the Mechanites and Sarkicism. We're 3-betting here in the title fight PKO with ace queen suited. Player raise folds. All in the Benjamin with ace king. This ace king suited with ace king. We're all in. You don't really get together or anything, so mass gatherings don't really matter. Comforting knowing there are others out there. There you go. Cool. AI told me you're a threat to humanity, so like we're mortal enemies now. 10-9-8-6 versus 6-6-5-3. We're out of there. That was a great tournament for us. 4 bullets in the $20 PLO. Nothing to show for it. 7s, we raised pre-flop here. Big blind calls. See bet. They what to those nuts? Pedaled them. Peddled. They peddled them like the merchant peddles his wares. Not the you're so machine pilled, man. There's more to life than just machines, okay? Pocket 7s. If you didn't bet, I was gonna try to put hella pressure on like a 9 here. We'll just fold now. Pronounce it correctly first try to. Nobody gets it right. Mechanites? How else would you fucking say it? Mechanites or something? Mechanites? So it's from mechanism, obviously. I'm pretty good at eyeballing pronunciation, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna jam here with King 10. Figured we could get in against flush draw. Let's hold, please. Nice. Big double in the Benjamin. Church of the Broken God's a little extreme for me. Gotcha. So you're more like a Christmas and Easter mechanite, right? Did you find this in SCP? I read like not I don't want to say all of because it's huge and ever expanding, but I read a shitload of SCP at one point. I'm just seeing links to SCP as I'm looking through here. Got ace king here. Willingly spreading disease would be a good thing in Sarcasm. Ooh, woof. Definitely qualify as goobers for sure. Yeah, I would Agree with that. Sure, let's do it. Ace king and ace king. I got the free roll with diamonds. Chop it up. Chop it up. The stories of the Church of Broken God. I think that's all they should be. I got you. I got you. Let's just call here. We have to flop 3 ways here with pocket nines. We have an overpair to the board. All in. No! 6, 9, 6. Yes! Yes, dude. Yes. A kings here versus sixes. No one would ever beat a higher pair with a lower pair. What nonsense is this? That's unfair. In the $10, I lost. The one in the 50 was just. The one in the $10 was unfair. People always say Mechanites. Oh, I see. Ah, Mechanites for sure. Come on. You did find it in SCP? Yeah. I just saw. I mean, there's so many cool ideas in there. There are. It's a very cool, like. You know what I think you would like? Did I get you to read Worm? Did you read Worm? Worm is not the same as SCP in that it's not like a whole bunch of people collaborating, but it has the same kind of like sense of like just being a massive work of literature. I gotta go back and read Worm again. That's like a 2-month undertaking at least. Like maybe even 4 months with my current like level of busyness. Raise ace queen here. Blood flats. We'll see about the king high board. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. We block like ace king and king queen. Probably could check the king high board sometimes. We're gonna check here on the turn though. Pick up a gut shot, which sometimes if you pick up equity like this, you do want to barrel. We'll just give them the benefit of the doubt that they got it. And the stories where McCain is male, church is actively hostile and reclusive, and the stories where they're female tend to be more open and accepting. General advancement for humanity as a whole, and in some cases offering forgiveness to Sarkites. Interesting. cheating for sure, right? I know. When I do it, it's very legitimate and very cool. King 10 suited here against the player who never ever raises a hand. Check fold the ace high board. They just yeet pot. Ace is here in the Benjamin. I don't care if this has become apparent, but I fully hyperfixated on SCP. LOL. I mean, you created a religious affiliation out of it. I don't know if you could fixate on anything. I don't know if it's feasible, possible to fixate on anything more than that. 9, we'll put 15 in the middle. That's pretty good. Pretty symmetric. It's like the worst river for us. Or the worst turn for us. But I'm still going to jam over it. 8s. Hold. Let's go. We love our stations, folks. We do. Jam ace jack and get it through in the Hamilton. When I do it, it's very legit and cool. I've been saying something like that to a buddy of mine recently. Does his name rhyme with Ronald Bump? Because don't give him any more ideas. It worked, so it was innovative and brave, rather than being stupid and risky. If you'd failed. Yeah, that's great. I do like the cheeky if you'd failed. It's great. It would be great if you did something and it'd be like, see, that worked. So it was innovative and brave. Whereas you did it, if you did it, it would have failed and you would have been foolish and stupid. You would have been reckless and stupid. I did it and it worked, so it was innovative and brave. You can clean up the dialogue a little bit. I did it and it worked. So it was innovative and brave. Whereas if you did it, you would have failed. And it would have been risky and stupid. That's my final draft. Me in the shower workshopping responses to dialogue prompts that will never happen. Villain that could peer into different potential universes and choose the one that ends the best for him. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Man, it's been so long. That same villain is in that same power kind of exists in Invincible too. Yeah, Worm has a lot of very cool powers. Raising Pocket Sevens here. I hope Eden learns to love to read. I think she will. And then someday I'm just going to be like, when she's like in the thick of like getting deep into books, I'm going to be like, here, check this out. And I'm going to like print out like and bind Worm and be like, this is Worm. I'll see you in 6 months. or like, this is Worm. I'll see you in a month. I'll bring you food. I like that book. I freaking devoured it and did nothing else the first time I read it. I did have read through it twice, I think. But I've read and watched so much media these days that I like don't remember too much of Worm now. I just remember like the Cliff's Notes and that I really loved it. Yeah, same here, man. That's why I choose to, like, with all the responsibilities I have these days, I sort of have to like protect myself from certain things. Like there are games where I'm like, I can't download that. I can't download that. I will play it. I will play 140 hours of it in the next month, and I don't have 140 hours in the next month to spare, you know. Well, that was loud. Apparently, for some reason, notification sounds are on my phone. Stop that. Go away. Oh, I remember. I had to turn. There was some app I was using that it wasn't responding. For some reason, there was a freaking app on my phone. I forget even what it was. I think it was like a casino app that had like free redemptions. So it's like a little wheel you spin every day. And I wanted the sound so I could pay attention to what was going on. And for some reason, the sound in this freaking app was tied to the ringer volume and not the sound volume on my phone. But don't worry, all is right in the world. It just changed back now. Raising aces here. One, two, three, four. Everybody get on the dance floor. One, two, three, four. Everybody get on the dance floor. 6, 7, 8. My soul to take. Everybody get on the dance floor. We barrel, they fold. One guy was so concerned with being scared of me, didn't notice another threat getting bigger, so by the time we thought we needed to work together, he said, "We have a problem." Without missing a beat, I responded with, "No, you have a problem. I have a plan." That's a pretty good one. Perfect read for the teenage years? Yeah, dude. Yes, dude. Thinking of a card, dealer. Thinking of a card. Not gonna look yet. I haven't looked yet. I'm not looking up at my monitor either. Getting greedy now. Jam, you want to protect your jack, right? Jam, protect your jack. Yes! We have to be good here. There's no way you have 8-5, right? You could have pocket jacks. That's conceivable. It's 8-9 and diamonds hold. Yeah! Pow pow! Oh, it felt so good. I really hadn't looked. And I freaking just peeled back the 7 of diamonds. Oh, glorious. This is pretty glorious too. Nope, you don't get to do that. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. 12-20 in Benjamin. I've had to do that too. There's a reason I have 4.5k total hours to Slay Spire, right? Double that across my various League of Legends accounts. Yeah. I never got into a League of Legends or a Dota, really. Not my preferred genre. Really kind of one of the only game genres that I really haven't engaged with much is MOBAs. Unless you count FPS MOBAs. I've played a few of those. King Queen will raise here. Short stack calls. Other short stack calls? Let's get 2 bounties. Doesn't seem like a great chance to get 2 bounties. We'll check here. Everybody checks. Everybody funny. Now you funny too. Check again. Ace 5 gets there. Pocket 4s has a set now. Okay, well, we'll let them duke it out. King Queen, no good. Alright, well, I mean, we don't want to see this player bust to that player, so them getting cut down to 10 seems like a good hope. We hope to pick it off, obviously. We'd call if they jam here. Yeah, we gotta call this. Just gotta go for the bounty. Hope it's 8s or below. We flip. Hold, get out of here. You don't want any part of this, Ricky Bobby. King 9 versus Ace 7. We'll take our 40% with a shot at a bounty. 7. I'll take your 7. I'll take your 7. All right, fair enough. Had to try. I might know that Jeremiah L guy. You're talking about the names in BetRivers? You're talking about the names in the client? They're random, brother. Yeah, these names are not real. They're random and fake. Like this is just like if I wasn't sponsored, everybody knows who I am. If I wasn't sponsored, this would just say to everyone else, it would just say like Sam H or Marshall G or something. Yeah. They're just anonymous random names. Like if I was a different player, I would see my username, but they would just see a random name. Like all these players have usernames, but I just don't get to see them. They get a random. It wasn't him regardless. He's losing his money on a different boat. I mean, tell him to come lose it here. Never play a league ever. At this point, I absolutely will not. I won't. I will never. The only way I could see playing League of Legends if it was like something like really random, like I was like I was at a bachelor party and like the groom was big into League and was like, "We're having a League party as part of my bachelor party." I'd be like, "All right, play some League," but I definitely wouldn't like keep playing it. Design team doesn't play. The balance team doesn't play. Everything is broken and needs to be reworked all the time. That's tough. Pocket Kings here. We've made it into the money, if only just. Gonna be all in here. All it again here. Schedule's been getting up pretty early nowadays, so I'm gonna head to sleep pretty soon. It was fun chatting though. I'll try and catch more streams in the future. I appreciate you, man. Thanks again for the 69 months. Crazy amount of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raising you with pocket eights. Player hates to fold. They folded. Pocket eights on 9-3 deuce. Barrel, they fold. Ace-8 of diamonds all in here in the Hamilton, called by Jack-9 suited. 56% teed up this stack. Now 95 and now 100. Nice. 12 out of 20 with that. Num 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 num. You're gonna see us from outer space. Thank you for the good luck wishes, hot dogs. Have a good night, man. See about the ace-10 here. Check back here. 13 of 19, Benjamin. Ace Queen versus Kings here. Kings with a chance to knock out 2 opponents, but they both make a wheel and they don't hit their redraw for the Kings to make a flush. Wow. Woof. Woofta. 6s with a potential chance at a bounty here. Bounty jams, we rejam. Over the limp, we rejam. This is just going after this, potentially. So we'll just steal it a lot of the time, and if they want to flip, we'll flip. Win a small one in the Benjamin with Queen 9. We can let it up, so they can put it out. Their bounty claimed here was Kings against Ace 10. All in pre. But I won't say goodbye anymore. So hard to keep us satisfied. Queen Jack. In against King Jack here. King on the turn after the Queen comes on the flop. And player eliminated. We're down to 15. We locked up $19.59 so far here in the Hamilton. King Queen doubles through Ace Jack and the Benjamin. 12 of 18 for us with 13 paid. Much of the bounties in the $50 PKO. So BetRivers does bounties sort of the old-fashioned way, where the bounties are here. They're here on each player, but the bounty you get is half of that amount. So some other operators show the bounty amount that you claim. The way a bounty tournament works is like half the bounty goes to you, and half the bounty increases your bounty for the player that knocks you out. That's how PKOs always work. But there's 2 ways of doing it. Sometimes they show the whole bounty, which is split in half, or sometimes they show just the half that you like put in your account. So if I knock someone out, I get half of the number that's on here. So you can see them here. Like mine is 1875. Easier to see whenever it's not grayed out because we folded here, but this player is 2188 up here. So if someone knocks me out, they get like 938 or whatever. We're gonna check the turn here. Bruh. Okay. Fine. One big blind is suspicious. I don't like folding to one big blind, but I also don't like calling it. It's just like we're just praying for a 2-pair on the river. It's fine, but I don't know if we don't have the odds to do it. It just feels milky for our opponent. Feels a little milky. We're very cuspy here in the Benjamin. We're 12 of 18 with 13 paid. Like to increase our chip stack here. He said, pointing out the obvious. I'd like to increase my chip stack. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Great commentary. Sevens all in versus the aces. And no 7 comes, so we do get one closer to the money right before the break here. We are going to take this break in a moment. First, we have the ace-5 here in a limped pot. We were in the big blind in the title fight PKO. We'll just fold. It's fine. We'll be right back. Yeah, I know it was a long way of answering your question, Mom, but the bounties are between right now between $6, and the biggest bounty on the table here is the ones for these 2188, so like 1090, almost $11, ranging between 6 and 11 right now. Five of 20 in that one. 12 of 17 in the Benjamin. 12 of 15 in the money in the Hamilton. Should I have a different felt for in the money? I feel like I like the pale green. Go pale green for ITM, and then maybe like one for final table. Red or purple maybe. That one's on brand. Maybe orange for the final table. Let's do this for ITM. We'll try to stick to that. Player all in here. We're not doing anything with our 8-6 of diamonds. Three off of the money in the Benjamin. We're 12 of 16 with 13 paid. Player just open jams here, or a limp. I'm gonna try. So the bounty here with a raise of 6 big blinds in the 50. We do ISO it, 45% chance to get it. They got ace 7. Why are you so strong, bro? King or a jack? King or a jack? Come on, man. How do we get that ISO off and they still wake up with ace high? You can go ahead and laugh at me all you want, brother. Pocket Kings here in the Hamilton. Head to the flop 4 ways. It's ace high. Why? It's just an ace every time. We're just folding. Sucks, but we are. Goodbye. Goodbye, Pocket Kings. Goodbye. Limp here with 16 bigs. Check. We're gonna jam. Ace Queen versus Queen 7. Please hold. No, 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 no. Woo! Big double in the Benjamin on the semi bubble here. 16 left, 13 paid. We ship, they snap. Our better top pair versus their lesser. Raising pocket 9s here. Folding out the blinds, we flop a set. We'll take second place. They will possess you. Change that number on your die. We slipped a little bit in a small pot that I didn't show here where we had Queen High, lost to Ace High. 8 of 16 in the title fight PKO with 7 paid, but we want to get after these bounties if we can. Yeah, improve our standing a ton in the Benjamin. Now 2 of 15 on the bubble rather than like 12 of 15 on the bubble. King Jack versus aces, diamonds, 9s, or the remaining 2 aces, but none comes. Player eliminated there. Bounty claimed. Raise ace 10 of spades on the bubble. Get it through. We did get a ladder here. We now locked up 22.49 in the Hamilton. Raising his queen here. Okay. Girl, you got me dying, got me stressed out. Gonna have to fold our King Dewey here. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. Pocket Kings here. Okay. Kings versus threes. Yes. Oh, we bubble that player and take the chip lead. I almost tripped over my freaking chair. Let's go. We flopped a set. They flopped a set. Ours is better. Bubble broken in the Benjamin in dramatic fashion. First of 13 here, folks. All in here, the 8-6 suited. Called by Queen 10 of the same suit. We got 33% chance to double. 1 out of 3 times. We're going to get there with a 6, 7, or 8. $22.49 GG. And then there were 2, just the Benjamin and the $50 title fight, but hopefully we're in them for a while. We're chip leading in the Benjamin. So we were not in for a whole lot tonight. I sort of took it easy other than the PLO where we fired 4 bullets. So tonight we're in for 240 and currently out for $34.99. $34.99? Oh, because I have a bounty. I was like, where did the other money come from? Because we got $22.49 and then a bounty. So we're out for 35. So we're only down 205 right now, and that's not including this. So we're actually only down like $40 right now. And whatever we do here is all gravy. Ladders, bounties, winning the Benjamin. Trace pocket 10s here in the $50 PKO. Gripping your pillow tight. Pocket 10s we raise. I say kings, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Jamming the turn. Up against ace 5 for a bounty. We don't grab it. I was celebrating already and saying we grab it. No, I did not think of the deuce. They make a wheel on the river. Oh, says Bink. Got it in with the YOLO. Ace queen here. Take it down. I'm gonna try. Gonna try. We're leading. Hope we can spin it back in the 50 too. That was brutal. Close, we'll fold. Raise and take in the Benjamin. All right, rolling with 6s, putting our bounty at risk. Looking for a double, hopefully. Sixes versus ace five is a good spot. 66% chance to stay in this tournament. Mating aces and tens. All right. They don't get us again. I love their ace five. I'm just going to fold the eights. Everything said but was said it all. Pocket kings here. Head of the flop three ways, which again is ace high. Nice. 10 of 13 with 23, 24 bigs. Got ace 8 of spades here. Cover you, which is important. I'm not going to go for it, but that's a big bounty. It's quite tempting. I wish I had gone for it. Wouldn't have got there, though. The fours beat the threes for the bounty. Trees here with Queen 10. Get 3-bet. We're gonna fold the 3-bet. Ooh. In the Benjamin, King 10 loses to the Ace 4. Player eliminated. 10 players remaining. Real to me. Raise here. No, you should not be having a decision here in the big blind. Go away. Thank you. Now you go away too. I have a 0% 3-bet. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I have a 0% 3-bet. I know you have never seen me 3-bet. You see me 3-bet and you 4-bet me? Then fucking nerve. Alright, that moves us into 2 of 10. It's really greedy to do it with Ace 4. Like, Ace 4 should just be a fold, but I was feeling a little like, you know, like I had a 0% 3-bet and I could get it through. It's for sure not a thing. I felt like it could be a thing for me. I think it's a thing with Ace 4 suited, by the way, just not Ace 4-0. Mm-hmm. Still hanging out here in the title fight PKO. We're 7 of 10 with 7 paid, but hoping to maybe get after this short stack bounty, but we won't do it with 8-6 even if they do jam. I don't think we hunt this wide. We like to hunt pretty wide here, but not this wide. Sadly, we do see the bounty jam, and we're not going after it. King 6 going after it makes sense for a huge stack for sure. That's a king on the turn. No ace to save the big bounty player, and player eliminated. They're going to grab like 23 bucks. 7 of 9 now. We got shot here on the turn. We're going to start betting here and bet some river cards. Wow. Wow. Okay. Queen 9 suited here. Raise, call, we call. Not our suit. Not Penny's boat. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. Baby. Final table in the title fight PKO. We don't really want to be final table hype yet because we're not in the money. We need a player to be eliminated to be in the money. Now, we are the shortest player in the tournament, but with bounty hunting, doesn't mean we'll be the first eliminated necessarily. Hopefully, we'll just double up and then we won't be the shortest. All right, we're all in with ace king, folks. Got big spots at both tables. We got ace king here, pocket queens here. Queens, player defense. Flop is ace jack 7. Let's check for now. We're gonna ISO here. Flip it with queens here. That's a king for us on the turn. That's a double for us. Queens here. King 10 is no good. Another big hand. We got ace king here. At this depth, we're just gonna jam ace king. Look at us, big pot potentially in the Benjamin brewing here. 29% 3-bet from this player though. Yeet! Player in the tank. If they're slow rolling us, they're slow rolling us. It is what it is. Not a slow roll necessarily. It is ace queen. 69% chance. Oh my, they take the equity advantage on the flop. Hold. Oh my gosh, what a sweaty freaking flop, dude. Holy cow. Huge pot here in the Benjamin. We're down to 8. The table fills. Let's take a hand off. Woo! We have ace king here. We normally raise to just two big blinds on an FT, but this FT is pretty deep, so we're making 2.1. Bump it up just a skosh. Big blind defense. Flop is jack 4-6 rainbow. We'll see bet and take. All right, folks, we lock up $219 here, and we have the chip lead in the Benjamin. Also doubled in the $50 PKO. Got king queen here. We're just gonna fold the king queen. The under the gun raise. Eights knock out the ace 5 on the Benjamin FT, and we get our first ladder already. Locked up 287.50. 287.49. Flat the king 8 suited. I think some 3-bets around this like hand wouldn't be terrible. Some suited king 3-bets. Well, glad we didn't 3-bet, I think. That's huge. Here we go. Hold. Phew. Beat it. Queen 4 versus pocket 2s down here. And that's a player eliminated. So that means we are ITM in both the $50 and the $100 here. Locked up a small profit so far. We've locked up 45.39 plus we got a 12.50 bounty. We're only in this for 1, right? Yeah, 1. So yeah, we've locked up like an $8 profit right now. Ace 9 versus 8s to try to give us a little more with a ladder. Ace or a 9 or a heart. That's a 9. That's another player knocked out. So now it's 61 plus 12.50. And now we are pretty distinctly the shortest here. No one wants to be defeated. That's making the final table in both. You have go take one, if not both of them down. Oh, wouldn't both of them be a dream? Wouldn't both of them be a dream? Really, I just want to get in a position where we could have a chance at a bounty again in the title fight for sure. But I mean, obviously, we want to win it as well. We'll fold a king 8 offsuit here. Let's defend our jack 9. This could get problematic. You play 50% of hands though. I'm just gonna jam. I think they play enough hands that they're not gonna have an ace all that often. Fuck me, they do have an ace. Okay. Their very wide VPIP got to me a little bit. I think we have to maybe protect our 9. I think it's maybe fine against someone who's that wide, but them just saying like, sure, with ace 10 does suck. All right, we're out of there. Don't think we're winning both. Ace 8 versus ace queen here. Fading 4s for the chop, 8s for the win, and none of that comes. So this is our sole focus now, but we've already locked up 369 here. Remember, almost everything here is a pure profit. We were basically like break even already. Yeah, so even before we have this, not everything here is pure profit, sorry, but before we even count anything in this tournament, we're down 144. So we're currently, so basically we can take out 144 out of whatever we got here. Call it 150. So we're currently up like $220. $215 really. We're up 215 at the moment with the ladders we've claimed in this tournament, and hopefully we'll claim a lot more. There's 1800 up top, I think, tonight. As we see a raise in the 3-bet, our 640 wants nothing to do with this. Oh, number 7. Wow, another player eliminated. 479, 15 locked up here. I was looking at a browser tab there. What do we have? Ace, king, and king, queen on a king high board. That'll do it sometimes. We'll just fold here. We're in a very deep potentially here. We are right now. 50, 57, 71, 73. Big blind defense. So now with 479 locked up, we've got over $300 in profit secured for the evening. And an ace king. Time to 3-bet. Both players fold and we pick up the pot. Well, the wind blows. Let's raise the ace-8 suited. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. It's a big 3-bet, brother. 7 on the FT, in position. Raise again. Folds around the big blind to defense. All right, folks, we're going to take the break. When we come back, Chipling the Benjamin, stick around. All right, folks, we're back. Back in Chiblini the Benjamin. Feels good to say that. Let's keep it going. Too strong to lose. Holding here. Raise and everybody folds here with the sevens. Check here, the 5 of diamonds. Come on, how we break out here? Ace 5 never raised, huh? I can't believe we bricked out after getting that beautiful turn card. We had diamonds and then an open ender. Rule. Just fold here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Short stack wins a pot here. Chip just kind of bouncing back and forth little by little. Oh. It's rather unfortunate. They're going to take this one. Almost certainly going to see bet, and we're going to fold. Okay. Does mean they take the chip lead from us, but only for now. Oh my gosh, this mic thing keeps falling down, dude. Stop it. Sorry, give me a second. I think I got it, maybe. Stay up. Decent amount of chips in the middle here. Lip pot, we got 7 deuce. You a cheeky like overpair limper? Bro, what? Might have a middle pair, might have an overpair, or might have nothing. What do you got? Nothing. Pocket fives. Okay. Limp the 7-6 suited. Lip calling if they raise. You ain't getting over him. Gotta call. Large raise, but we gotta call. We can cooler people so bad with this hand sometimes. And we're gonna check call again. Not folding, brother. Not folding, but not jamming, I don't think, or anything. Good call. Check. Check. They're putting me in the blender. I call. No. I thought he was bluffing. Who jams tens in that spot? How do you get heroed by me when you shouldn't be jamming tens? You should be jamming a queen. You should not be jamming tens and getting value. Are you bluffing or are you? I guess you're jamming value, and I'm a fish. But fuck me. That's a crazy one, dude. I thought for sure they would never have something like that. I thought it was a queen or nothing. Not even a queen. I thought it was like a set of nines or nothing. I don't think they would ever have a fucking set of nines, a set of fours or something like that. I don't think they would ever fucking have 10-10. That's insane. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we lose the chip lead stack for maybe no fucking reason, but I really felt like that was the right call. Like, their play makes no sense to me as a value bet, which is what it is, but it worked, but that's nuts. against many, like in many situations that only gets a call from a queen. Against many players, a queen or better. Wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe that they had that hand. Ace four clubs here. Fuck me. Now I've bled myself. Okay, I'm tilting a little bit. I shouldn't be in this hand. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. All right, don't throw good money after bad. You didn't need to lose those 4 big blinds. That was stupid. You're still in this tournament. You can still double. You can still come back. Just relax. Ugh. Such an unnecessary call off with the 6-7. I just didn't think there was any chance, man. We jam if we're folded 2 here. Like us, king 9. We get it through. We'll jam ace jack even over a raise here. Yeah, this has got to be a jam. Good luck us. If this is where it ends, this is where it ends, and I don't want to blame myself with that hand. It is what it is. All right, we do claim a pot. Just unnecessary. It really felt like they were like bluffing, just trying to put me in a spot. It did not feel like a value bet. That's a sick one. A sick one for sure. Just didn't make any fucking sense. Still doesn't make any sense to me. Mm-hmm. 100 miles and I would walk 500 more. I will walk 500 more. Down at your door. Close one, but we're just gonna fold. All right, ace jack, we're gonna jam, folks. Oof, it's ace queen. Come on, give me a jack. Keep me alive. GG. Disappointing. I mean, it was just all that one big hero call that was not correct, but I think we got to go for those. Sometimes we let ourselves get exploited. The line that player took didn't make sense to me, but maybe they, just knew I would feel like I needed to find a hero in that spot. So, with 479, we do end up obviously with a profitable session. We're plus 335 on the evening. That's it for me, folks. I am going to take tomorrow off. I will be back on Sunday to try to build up the bankroll prior to the BetRivers Poker Championship, and then I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off because I'm going out to play some live poker. I'm going to go play the Run Good Poker Series out at Hollywood Casino Penn National Racecourse. If you are looking for some live poker action, check it out. modest buy-ins, cool folks, and I'll be out there kind of all week. So stop on by, give me send me a message somewhere if you're coming by, and we'll see if we can build a little bit of a little extra buy-ins on Sunday with a BetRivers session before I head to some of those on Monday to. Well, like for like a whole week, I'll be out there. It's running from the 16th to the 21st, and I plan to be out there for a lot of it. Thanks so much for being here, folks. Enjoy your evenings, and I will see you on Sunday. Good night, everybody. Peace. Later.